Hey guys, what's going on? Alright, welcome to Be the Ant Preparedness. Okay, like always, if you like these videos, please share them and subscribe. This will be part 2 of the scavenging during a bug out or get home scenario. First part was vehicles you come across if you're talking about you're having to walk. Well, I guess just if you come across an abandoned vehicle, right? But anyway, this part, try to keep it short. This is the 3rd time I've shot this thing. As far as buildings, okay. A little grocery store, a little gas station, whatever it is, you're wanting to check it out. Okay. These are ones that I'm really concerned about. Okay, how do I say this? Try to take care of things now so you don't have to worry about that then, okay? Don't think that, well, that's okay, I'll just scavenge what I want after something happens, okay? Not because you won't find what you need, which that's certainly a possibility, but just for the fact that the danger there is, it's real good chance of getting hurt, okay? Because you're not the only one out there looking for those resources. There's going to be multiple people out there looking for those resources. And you're going to want to avoid any of those areas, just like talk about the population density. You're going to want to try to avoid people, at least for the first little bit. But we're talking about a bug out and a get home, so this would absolutely apply. Anyway. If you have to, okay, you have to go scavenge, whatever it is, you cannot just walk right up to the building, go in, start looking around, okay? You're going to have to recon that building for a while. In fact, I think I'm just going to make a whole separate video on that, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, you're going to have to get eyes on this building with someone else. If you're in a bug out situation, you got a group. If you're in a get home where you're by yourself, it's going to be even more dangerous. Okay, you're not going to have that guy watching your back, that Overwatch guy. But if you have somebody with you, set up a ways from it. What's a ways? A ways is whatever you determine a ways is. 50 yards? No, that's too close. Okay. 100 yards? 100 yards might be too close. You don't know. Pretty much try to get as far away as you can, but still have good eyes on it. Okay, now of course you can't watch the front, the back, the sides, and all that, just as good as you can. And you're going to want to sit there and you're going to want to watch that building for a while. Half hour minimum, and that's probably not even, I mean, if somebody's in there taking a nap, they could be asleep forever. But you are in a bug out / get home situation, so time is of the essence, right? You've only got what supplies you have on your back. If you sit here and you watch this building for 4 hours, and when you finally go in, there's nothing there, you just waste 4 hours of whatever resources you were using. Did you have a bite to eat? Did you suck down some water? Did you make some fire? Okay. Do your best to determine that it is safe. Okay. Leave somebody on Overwatch from that position and make your way to the building. Now, once again, you're not going to walk right in the building. Okay. You and your buddy who are there, if you have somebody with you, have a plan. You guys know me, I'm always preaching plan, think chess, not checkers. Tell him, okay, I'm going to go to that red pickup right there, and then I'm going to circle around to that big tree right there, or whatever it is it may be. That way he knows what you're doing, and you guys have worked out the signaling, whatever. That way when you make it to the truck, you can go ahead and hopefully you have radios, you got comms, and you just do the one little click, right? Say, all right, I'm here. So you've done all that, and now it's time to go in the store. What are you going to be looking for? Okay. It's going to be different than what it is today, and that's even with your preps right now as far as the stuff you're prepping, okay? Right now, candy bars and pop are bad, okay? In a bug out situation, a get home situation, they're still not good because there's no nutritional value there, except for the fact that they do have the sugars, okay? They got carbs. That's going to be energy that your body can use very quickly. For those of you that are following my channel, I am right now, I guess, call it a diet. Yeah, I'm on a diet. I tried to think of a nice, super cool, manly, tactical word. It's a diet. Okay, I'm on a diet. And it's going well so far anyway. Another subject. But yeah, those things that me personally right now, being on a low carb / keto diet, that I have to avoid like the plague, those things are going to help you out in that scenario. Now, they're not going to give you the long-lasting energy of a protein or a fat or something like that, but they will give you that little quick pick-me-up. As you're walking down the road and you're getting sluggish, yeah, reach and grab you a candy bar, whatever it is. Most little gas stations now do carry like your protein bars, you know, your energy bars. But with those things, a lot of that stuff's already going to be gone. You're going to have to hunt, because it's probably going to be a situation just like with any looting, to where people are just going to grab and go, and along the way they're going to drop things. You're going to have to look under counters, behind stuff, just to see if you can find anything. Bottled water, of course, that goes without saying. That's pretty easy. Pop, yeah, that's gonna work. It's gonna be that quick energy thing again. Any type of food items, that's pretty simple. Now, apart from that, just about every gas station will have cigarette lighters, okay, by the cash registers, okay? If there happens to be any, you grab every one they got, okay? They're small, they're light. I don't care if you've already got 10 of them in your bag, grab every one they got, because like with anything, it's going to eventually run out or break, okay? So snag as many of those as you can. You might find Zippo lighter fluid back there. Who knows, butane fuel, who knows what you find, grab that stuff. And that goes into another one, is tobacco. Okay, why would I waste my time carrying tobacco? Okay, any of you that smoke or chew, any of you that use tobacco, if you've tried to quit, some people, they're fine, they can quit and no problem. Other people, yeah, after about well, heck, it could be a couple hours. I was going to say a day, but let's say a day, and you are jonesing hard for a cigarette, and you're going to do whatever you can. So if you can grab the tobacco products, if they're there, because once again, those are going to be yanked too. Even if you don't use tobacco, somebody in your group may. And the only reason I say this, no, you are not going to die if you don't have tobacco directly. Yeah, there you go. But what it might keep you from doing is if somebody does chew or smoke, and they've prepped that stuff in their packs, if you can find more to restock what they have, that's going to help them out. And here's how it's going to help them out. If you, like I said, if you've ever tried to quit, if you use, you're going to do about whatever you can to get that cigarette, to get that chew, whatever it is, okay? You don't want a situation to where you're on a bug out and you're like, you know what, screw it, I'm getting a cigarette, and you start letting your guard down and you're not being cautious and you're just running rampant trying to find the last pack of marbles out there, okay? So yeah, having that stockpile of stuff, that way it just kind of gets you through, not because it's healthy for you, but just to keep you from running into stores just desperately trying to find some. And if nobody in your group uses tobacco, you know, it's not going to be beneficial to you immediately, but once things start to calm down, you know, once you start getting these little communities, people are back out, you know, little flea market type thing, doing some bartering. If you got a carton of cigarettes, man, you are going to be able to barter for about whatever you want, especially if they haven't had a smoke for months or a year or something like that. I don't care if they're good now and they don't suffer any withdrawals, they're going to want that cigarette. I don't care, okay? So if it's there, and if you have room in your pack, you don't want to weigh yourself down and make, you know, you don't want to get rid of other things because you found tobacco, but if you have the room, I'd snag it. Another thing in your little gas station / convenience store, motor oil. Okay, it's like, what am I going to do with motor oil? Yesterday I talked about the vehicles that you find. There's going to be clothing strewn. If you've got a piece of cotton fabric and you put some motor oil on that and you need a fire, it's going to give you that longer lasting burn. Now, I am not talking about taking a t-shirt and pouring a quart of oil on it, because yes, it is going to stink, it is going to smoke, and that stuff's going to carry a long ways, and now you've given away your position and all this other stuff. But if you're in need of a fire, and everything's damp, take a little square, okay, of your cotton material, put a little bit of oil in it, and light that. And yes, it is going to smoke and it is going to stink, but once that burns out, you're not going to have that anymore. Now you're just going to have regular wood smoke smell that, once again, you still got to watch. But anyway, I brought up these items real quick, not to tell you that these are the absolute things you got to have. Like, if you guys have watched my other videos, most of my videos are not, this is what you have to do or you'll die. No, I don't like that. What my videos, I like to make them just to get you guys thinking a little bit, okay? So I've pointed out a few things. Next time you go to a gas station, get gas, pick up smokes, whatever it is, just kind of casually, you know, kind of look around and see what they got. And it's like, what could I use this stuff for in a bug out / get home situation? And keep track of that. In fact, I recommend that you take a little piece of paper and you write down things to look for in convenience stores, okay? Just like you ought to be writing down, I think I mentioned it yesterday. Like I said, I'm sorry, I've done this video so many times. Take a little piece of paper and write things down. In that situation, if you're going through a convenience store, gas station, you're going to be freaked out the whole time waiting for the bad guys to come in and get you, okay? You're not going to be thinking right. You're just going to be sitting like a zombie looking around. You know, if there's water, yeah, that's easy, grab the water. But you might not think about, hey, a little bit of motor oil on the, okay, things like that. And it could be anything. But now, in the comfort of our civil society, think about things a little bit, what you can use, and then on that piece of paper, write that stuff down and use that for vehicles for scavenging, little stores for scavenging. I really recommend not worrying about your big stores. There's just too many places for people to be in there. But you got to do what you got to do, right? So even with that, you know, Try to have a list. What if you have figured out your bug out routes and you have done the area study of those routes, what's in between you and your bug out location, and you know what stores are there, things like that, you can go ahead and have that list ready. Office buildings, okay, they're going to have little packs of coffee. Yeah, you're going to want all the coffee you can get, okay? So even little office buildings that you're not really thinking about, they always have a break area, and typically you're going to find, you know, coffee in there, creamer, teas, all that kind of stuff that can help you out. They typically keep bottled water or something in there, and people are absolutely going to hit the stores first, you know, as far as your looting. I want a new TV, I want this, that. The little offices, okay, your little commercial properties, they might not be hit as hard, okay? And there are resources in there as well. Once again, you got to do your recon, watch it, see what's going on, look for signs people have been there, all that. But your little, your little offices, doctor's offices, well, doctor's offices are going to be hit, okay? Because they carry a lot of stuff that, your old meth heads and crackheads are going to be after, right? But with that, I'll wrap it up. But yeah, just in your normal daily life, places you go, kind of, you know, look at it through the eyes of preparedness and what's in here that I could use if I came across something like this. Write that down on that paper, put it in with your maps, okay? I keep my maps in, like, you know, a heavy duty Ziploc bag, you know, if it rains and stuff, so keep it in there where it's dry. And if you run into that situation, that's just going to help focus your attention on what to look for, what not to worry with, and that way you're not just running around rampant grabbing everything. So with that, guys, get off here, and we will talk to you after a while. Bye.